Oh, man. This hair. Let's fix this real quick. Nope. Nada. That's not right. There we go. That's better. All right, time for a CGC pre-screen submission. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Skeff's Comic Knowledge. I am Skeff, and welcome to the channel. First time stopping by, thanks for clicking on the video. I really appreciate it. Today, I need to hold myself accountable for the reason I do these weekly videos of these submissions, because I want to continue with that discipline and that consistency. Yes, this will get expensive, but at the end of the day, this is what I feel I need to do in order to kind of get that next level of this comic collecting market. So today we have a CGC pre-screen submission, 25 more books, a couple really big books that come back in 9/8 are going to be huge. So I'm excited to kind of show off what I'm doing. Let's just get right into it, shall we? First up is the book I've been very high on for quite some time. Is a copy of War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, first appearance of all these characters on cover. This book, I think, has a lot of potential, along with issue number 2 as well. So I'm spending one of these. And the reason I'm picking the CGC pre-screen is because there are a couple books in here that if they didn't come back 9/8 and they came back 9/6s, they would not be worth as much. And I'll let you know which books they are when I show them on screen here. Next up, I'm gonna have 2 copies that I picked up from a buddy of mine. Ironheart number 9, Shuri and Riri meet. I love this cover, and got 2 of these copies I'm submitting. Probably one of my favorite reads out there from the What If series is the What If Punisher was Peter Parker. Absolutely wonderful read, some iconic covers, and this is the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant I'll be sending in. Of course, no submission of mine is incomplete without a Miles book or a Canto or something for children. So today, I have this absolutely stunning and incredibly high valued Miles Morales number 13, the first Billy Miles, and also the stunning 2020 variant cover. And the reason that one variant cover is going for so much because not many of them are ordered, so there's not many out there. Next up, one of my favorite Ribbit covers, Assad Ribbit killed it. This is King Thor number 1, the second printing. Gore is coming. He is confirmed. He is Christian Bale, and the character I think is going to be received beautifully, and Christian's going to play it perfectly. Like, I am so excited. Now, if you look and do your homework, there are not many standalone Gore covers. So when he hits the screen, I expect these covers to hit even higher market values. So a book that I did not know too much on, I couldn't find any, but is Black Panther number 2, the first Killmonger symbiote. This book is incredibly high valued, and I'm happy to have one and looking forward to see what this comes back as. Now, if you guys didn't know, I sell a lot of books on Whatnot. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I've had a lot of success in doing it. And I look forward to kind of seeing where that trajectory takes me on the next year. And I'll probably continue to sell on Whatnot because it's very convenient for me to do it that way. But because I started selling on Whatnot back in June, which is crazy to think about how long it's been now since I started selling on there, I was one of the very first comic book sellers. I guess wasn't the very, I was one of the first, 100 comic sellers. Not only did they put my name on the back of a comic book, which is crazy. I know it's just the back of a comic book. It says Skeff's Comics. It's just surreal that this opportunity presented itself, and I'm so thankful that I decided to jump on board with it. It was really crazy. It wasn't anything planned. And sometimes that's when the best stuff happens, when it just spur of the moment and you just take the leap of faith and see where it takes you. And it's been a wonderful ride so far, and I really can't thank them enough for it. So they sent me not just one copy of this incredibly valuable Invincible number 1 trade dress, they also sent a copy of the same book in without trade dress. So this is phenomenal. This book is stunning. Let me show you on the back of the book where it says my name. It's super cool. But these are really crazy. I don't think there are any sold 9/8 listings for this book yet. I have seen people asking on eBay for a 9/8 of the trade dress for I think like 1,000, and like that virgin variant for like 1,500, but there's no sold listings. So being very gentle with the book, but it's just there. It says Skeff's Comics. Sorry if it's blurry. I'll enlarge it right here. But this is surreal, man. It is really surreal, and I kind of look forward to where this comic book journey takes me next year. So the thing is, like, I hope they both come back 9/8 so I can sell one and then keep one. It'll be really cool to just have one with my name on the back of the book. But yeah, so I have those 2 that I'll be submitting to CGC. And then next up, probably one of my favorite New York Comic Con exclusives, other than like that Metal We Live number 1, is Javon Jordan, Department of Truth number 13, limited to 300 copies from Comic Mint. This cover is stunning, but I'm looking forward to seeing this one come back in a 9.8. So this book is one I have 5 copies I'll be submitting, Oblivion Song number 1. If you haven't read this series, please go out, pick it up. I really enjoy this. It's only going to be 37 issues. I think it's coming up on its wrap up now on issue number 36 right now. It's a great read. And if they stay true to this comic format, now it's going to be pretty high production value because there's a lot of like big monsters and special effects and things like that. But I really like this series. And I think the show is going to be really good if they stay kind of true to this format. But there are 5 of these in here. Now the trick is 9.8s are about $100. So like I said, if they were to come back in 9.6, it would be pretty much a break even. So that's why for this one, I'm submitting these in that pre-screen. So if they don't hit 9.6s, I could maybe figure out why and then maybe resubmit them. But yeah, that's why I'm submitting these in this pre-screen for the 9.8. But absolutely wonderful series. Please go check it out. So I have the Kanto Whatnot exclusive trade dress cover A's. These are limited to New York Comic Con and sold out there as well. So hopefully these 2 come back in a 9.8. Hashtag 7 seasons and a movie. Like I said, another great indie read. If you're not reading it, you're missing out. Wonderful story, beautiful artwork. Is I have 2 copies of the We Live number 1 New York Comic Con Aftershock exclusive from the booth. So these sold out at the show as well. So hopefully these 2 come back in a 9.8. And rounding out the submission is going to be a couple Noctera books. This absolutely stunning number 1 first print by Jock. I'll have 2 of these for the submission. And surprisingly, I was kind of surprised. This is a 1 in 50. It's going for a little bit more, but a little bit less than I thought it would for 1 in 50. But this awesome 1 in 50 I'll be submitting. And then just a standard cover A for submission as well. And then next up are probably my two of, other than the Invincible books, obviously, 2 of my favorite books in the submission. One of them I picked up on a spur of the moment because I thought the cover it felt iconic. It's a copy of Spawn 321, but the 1 in 50 medieval Spawn variant. I don't remember seeing too many medieval Spawn covers, and this one was stunning. And I think there is a cover A of this that's trade dress, but I know this is the Virgin one. This one just looked stunning. So this one I really hope makes the cut. It's a really epic cover. I like this one a lot. And then hands down, I'm a big Jenny Frison fan. I met her a couple years back in my very first C2E2. She had some absolutely stunning Wonder Woman work, some really cool Wonder Woman posters that I picked up from her, and I've been kind of following her along ever since. But this, hands down, she has done a bunch of covers: Department of Truth, Something Against Children, Wonder Woman, you name it, she's done it. But this one though, this is probably one of my favorite covers of her. And there's a Virgin copy, and then there's this trade dress one. I like the trade dress better. Also, another great series by Scotty Young. The Me You Love in the Dark Jenny Frison trade dress. I don't know what it is about this cover. I just really dig the cover. Maybe it's the glasses, but I think this cover, she kills it. It's so good. So this is the last book of the CGC 25 pre-screen submission. Like I said, guys, I am doing this every single week till I run out of books I want to submit because I need to hold myself accountable. I told myself I'd do it. I know it's going to be expensive, but at the end of the day, I believe in my heart this is the way for me to achieve my comic book goals for 2022. Because there are bigger books I want to get, and at this point in time, this I find is my best way to try to achieve those books. But guys, please let me know down in the comments below what your process is on like what you want to do, what your goals are for 2022 to get your bigger books. Do you think this is a crazy idea? Do you think this is a good idea? I would love to know and have the conversation with you down below, guys. Please also Hulk smash that subscribe button and like the video if you found this entertaining or helpful or beneficial to you in any way. It means a lot to me and also helps YouTube algorithm. But that's it for this one today, guys. Thank you so much for checking out. And that's it for this one. Skeff, out.